Hey guys, what's going on? It's Riley here with Canadian Dividend Investing, and welcome to another episode where I show you my stock portfolio and buys for this week. As you can see, the portfolio is up to $135,444. We are up $12,119 or 9.83% all time. Again, not including the cash account, so it's probably a little bit higher than that. But I'm going to show you guys the buys for today. Before we jump into it, I just launched a Discord. I know I've been having a bunch of people ask me when are you launching a Discord. So I do have a Discord. Link will be in the description below. Again, for more information, go follow the Discord and you'll see what it's all about. It's mostly just kind of like a stock investing chat. I'm going to show you guys what I'm buying before I buy the stocks I'm currently buying, my financial goals, and then there's a couple versions available as well. So go check that out down below if you're interested. No pressure at all, but it's a cool little chat there. I think I already have about 20-25 people in there. So come hang out and we'll go from there. So Discord link below. Okay, so back into the accounts. Basically my goal is for next week's video to potentially max out my TFSA and FHSA, and then we're probably going to be going back to investing into the margin account. So without further ado, let's jump into that TFSA where we have about $1,500 to play with. Again, all time, we're up to $86,690. We're up $10,000 or 13.24%. Again, VFV, QQCF, both the NASDAQ and S&P are climbing. So we're going to take advantage of this, continue to dollar cost average. Again, if the stock's up, we're going to buy. If the stock's down, we're going to buy. And the reason for that is because in the long term, that stock is going to eventually go up. Yes, there's dips up and down, but if the trend is linear, then you want to catch those stocks as early as possible. So again, without further ado, let's start with QQC.F. This follows the NASDAQ 100 index. We're going to be buying 3 shares of this into the TFSA. So we're going to view that order. Perfect. And then with the last $1,000 or so we have, we're going to be buying a VFV as well. So again, this stock follows the S&P 500. If you guys have been following me, you know that I really like this stock, and for good reason. It's been climbing substantially, allows you to invest into the US market. But the stock is in Canadian dollars, so you can buy it for free with no interest or management fees. So just a little bit of a recap. $86,000 we bought into QQC.F as well as VFV. I'm going to jump over to the FHSA account, which we also have $1,500 to play with. Again, all time we're up $109 or 0.75%. But again, as I've said before, we're more worried about the yield. So with cash ETF, a lot of people have been asking me how to buy it. Is if you search cash on Wealthsimple, it'll pop up again. This is different. The cash ETF is very different than the cash account with Wealthsimple. With the cash account with Wealthsimple, you're going to be charged like it was a margin or non-registered account. So you will be taxed on the amount that you gain. Obviously with the FHSA being a government taxed or untaxed account, not only is it untaxed your gains, but also with the FHSA, which makes it really, really cool account, is that you can actually defer $8,000, which is the total limit, or how much ever you invest into from your income as well. So definitely an important stock to hold. I've talked to a couple people about the different steps financially, what steps I'm taking and what steps you should take. Again, everyone's situation is a little bit different, but I created a poll on Blossom Social, link in the description as well. But most of you were saying the first goal is to invest into TFSA, which I think is fairly true, and then moving on to something like FHSA and then RRSP. But again, I have a full document that I'm kind of editing to give a full breakdown. So if anyone's ever interested in that, shoot me a DM. Okay, so FHSA is up to $14,600. Those were the buys for today. So again, just a little bit of a recap. QQCF VFV into the TFSA and then cash ETF into the FHSA. Hopefully by next week we're able to max out both of those accounts, and then I'll drop down to include my investments into my non-registered or margin account, and you guys will be pretty happy to see the gains in that. So before I let you guys go, we're going to jump over to the Blossom account just so you guys can see how much the dividends of my total portfolio have been accruing. So let's check back in 2 seconds. Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, the Blossom portfolio, we just passed 23,000 followers. So thank you guys so much for following me on my journey. Again, if you haven't already, go follow me at Riley or Canadian Dividend Investing. Like I said, Blossom Social, which is an amazing social app. You can download it in the description below. So let's go to the dividend forecast right now. Annually, we're making, with a portfolio similar to mine, $3,092 in dividends. On a monthly basis, we're making $257.69, and on a daily basis, we're making $8.47. So almost climbing up that $10 mark on a daily. So really happy with how the portfolio is going. We're going to continue to dollar cost average these different stocks that I've been investing in. Hope you guys are also doing well with your investments, and we'll speak to you next week, hopefully maxing out both the TFSA and FHSA accounts. Have a great day, guys, and happy investing.